going to hear me saying it right this moment. Jeez, I've not done one of these in 2 weeks, huh? What even is happening on the show tonight? Like, Lexus King is challenging for the Heritage Cup. And then Zarya is making her in-ring debut. That'll work. Here we've got more excited with Forsaken Rules. Yep. And we're starting with the coffin casket match. I'm getting the thumbnail updated for this stream as we speak, by the way. I didn't have Photoshop open and I just finished eating dinner about 3 minutes before I walked into the room. I was hanging out with my roommate. A little bit of an out there cast on the thumbnail this week. We're going to have Tatum Paxley, Lexus King, and Zarya. Lexus King being on the thumbnail is fantastic. No notes on that one. I like that they had to say the last 6 years. Okay, that is a cool look for Wendy Chu. That's actually a really cool look for her. But anyway, yeah, no, I like that they had to say 6 years specifically because if they said 7, they would have to talk about the casket match between Rusev and Undertaker. Oh, Tatum's got a Alice Madness Returns inspired outfit. That's really cool. I like that. I need to actually play that game at some point. I know a lot of people are big fans of it. My mom had it. It's a PlayStation 3 game from that era. I want to actually play it at some point. I don't think I've still got a copy of it anymore, unfortunately. I think I traded it in the GameStop years and years ago now. Oh man. Tatum Paxley has grown on me a lot. I will say that. I just like the very unhinged character she is. Very entertaining. Oh, man.
Next episode of NXT is presented by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
You gotta love how I actually have to go review what I did when I'm doing website updates, because I could not tell you what happened on NXT yesterday, or today, and I was recording it less than a day ago. This video and every other video I make across my 3 channels is brought to you by Patreon. Check the link in the description to see what kind of rewards you can get for supporting. NXT has my favorite intro right now on the channel, I think. Also, we got the Grayson Waller song. Brian Myers might die next week. He just might. He just might.
Because for the one, this facility is about more than business. The industrial grade products you need.
Is that missile here? Hold on. Is that a missile I hear in the hallway? Well, come on. I bet you the people would love to see you. Or just go up behind the couch. That's fine, too. Hello, JT. Oh, there she is. Oh, come here. The people want to see you. Oh, she's here. She has arrived. Oh, please settle. Look, missile.
$22.87 to go. It would be faster with the Empower Cash Advance gives you up to $300 instantly. No late fees.
This cat is a heel. I don't know what you're talking about. Mibsel.
So many memories. You took your first steps over here.
down to the ring.
All right, so if you didn't see it, for those that didn't,
Grayson Waller. I made a promise to you last week that I'd written a little song about you. And I know that everybody in the LS11 universe wants to hear it. And something tells me that you want to hear it too, because Grayson, I did a little research about you and your past. Did a little research about the life you lived before you got to the WWE. And well,
never seen a casket match
Let's
saved by a
take a
pillow
listen.
before. But that's
the nice
brilliant.
people in the truck will roll the footage.
Step in the ring with that cocky grin, but deep down we know where you've been. A history teacher, thought you could teach, but in this game you're out of your reach. Grayson Waller, you can't compete in the ring or the classroom, you just have to read. Failed as a boxer, a teacher who flopped. Next to Joe Hendry, your dreams are all stopped. Don't wait goodbye to your hopes in the ring. In this story of glory, you won't be the king. A lesson in failure, your name's in the past. Joe Hendry's the future, and you just won't last.
Oh no! I will say, Joe kind of had that one coming. Bringing up the fact he used to be a history teacher. Oh my god, there's Legos on the mat. I didn't even realize that. I feel like Tatum should probably pick up the win here. I don't feel like Sleep Paralysis Demon Wendy Chu has been really getting that over for people. The thing just closed with both of them in it. As you can hear, the cough is almost gone. We're almost there. I am so close to being just completely well again. It is like frustratingly close. Oh, through the bed! And that's a Tatum Paxley win. I was just willing to accept that they were going to end it in a draw right then and there. That was a hell of a finish, though. Also, Jordan Grace is back in the LS11 universe. Been a little while since we've seen her, but she's back now. The LS11 NXT Women's Division just continuing to stack. Oh yeah, next Wednesday is NXT, so there won't be a watch along on Tuesday. I'll do it. So there's no watch along next Tuesday. Maybe I'll play something else. Maybe I'll do like a gameplay stream or something just to I would like to so it's weird, right? Because I've been very I'm not going to say very careful. It's pretty clear where on the political spectrum I am based on how I speak about certain things, and I'm aware of this, but I've never outright come out and been like, yeah, I'm Xander of the LS11 Universe channel, and I'm voting for, you know, like I think it's pretty clear, but that's not the point. I feel like people could use, hey Josh, I feel like next week on Tuesday, because NXT is not going to be on Tuesday, I feel like people could use a distraction from the election and just the pure hatred that has been spewed for the last 8 years in American politics. And I'd like to be that distraction, but I also want to be able to keep up with what's going on myself. So I will probably go live next week, even if there isn't wrestling to watch on Tuesday, just to try and give you guys some form of escape from the toxicity of politics. And I'll just like be observing what's happening with the election on my other monitor. And I just won't mention anything to do with it. But I'm good, Josh. Good to see you. How are you? I'm gonna wait for a couple more of the regulars to get here before I talk about it. Oh wow, we got a really good turnout tonight in the chat. We got more people than normal. I'm gonna tell the story now. So I got hired and fired by a delivery driving app today. I don't know if I actually got fired. Let me preface it with that. I don't know if I actually got fired, but um, but I may as well have. So it was one of the apps where someone pays you, you go buy their groceries and bring it to their door, right? Well, I get an order. I go to the store. It's a little local supermarket in the town I live in. I go in there. This woman wants 8 dozen eggs. Okay, they don't have that. They don't have it in the brand she wanted. So I send her some messages. I'm like, hey, do you want this one? Here's the alternatives they have. She's like, just forget the eggs. It takes like 20 minutes to get back to me about the eggs, by the way. They don't have like half the stuff she wants. It gets to a point where when I'm asking her about substitutions, I'm trying to be polite. I'm not gonna, just spend her money. I'm not gonna add things to her cart. And I'm trying to stay in touch with her. She's like, just go check out when I've only got like half the stuff. Gives me the wrong address to drop the groceries off at. Gives me an apartment number that doesn't exist in this complex. Does not answer the phone. No, it was not DoorDash. I actually like DoorDash. It was Instacart. I actually like doing DoorDash. DoorDash and Uber Eats are like the two I do at this point. And I'm on a waiting list for a couple others. Um, if I'm gonna be a grocery delivery guy, I just want to pick up the groceries and take them to someone. I don't want to go in and actually have to pick them up and like put them in the cart and bag them and pay everything. Um, but yeah, no, it was Instacart. And so she gives me her apartment number 151. I get there to this place. There are 40 apartments total. 1 to 40. I try calling her. Nothing. Doesn't pick up. I call her again. Doesn't pick up. I send her a message. Doesn't even get read. And so finally, I'm standing there. I'm like, it's been 30 minutes. I've been at this order for this woman for over an hour, and she's only giving me, and I'm only getting $6 out of this. Fuck this. I've been doing this for an hour. I've not even made $7 in an hour. I've not even made minimum wage this hour. Fuck it. Pulled up the address on Google Maps and put it in walking. Dropped it the apartment door that looked like it was supposed to be. Got a call like 2 hours later from Instacart. Yeah, she said you left it at the wrong door. I'm like, well, that's on her for not picking up her phone. Like, well, can you go back and take it to the right? Like, can you take it to the right door? It's like, no, I'm good. Dude, GoDaddy. That's not a delivery thing, JT. That's like JT, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're just kind of that you're just confused on that one. GoDaddy is the platform that hosts ls11universe.com. It was a gamble when you have a delivery job. People can be extremely rude at times. Right. And like I've had nothing but good experiences for the most part with Uber Eats and more recently DoorDash. Uh but an issue I have with Uber Eats is um no, GoDaddy is also a website thing, JT. But yeah, no. The first day I ever did Uber Eats, because that was the first one to approve me. DoorDash took an extra few days. Uh, Hi, streaming. Um, there was about 6 pounds of calico, is why that door was cracked. Hi, you're contagious.
You gave it to me. It made me feel this way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I earned it. I went to work sick today.
Yeah.
And I voted, so I earned it there too. Hi, chat. I voted.
Good,
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yay.
You should go to bed.
No, I'm not tired yet.
You should go lay down.
I'm not gonna.
Why?
Because I don't have to.
Well, go get yourself comfortable and play.
It's not a dress. It's a shirt. It's a tank top and a skirt. They're separate. Just see, I can untuck that.
All right. Well,
Gotcha.
you should go make yourself comfy and play a game or something.
Maybe.
That sound more doable.
Yeah.
Go keep working on your Legends Arceus 100% that you're trying to do, or
I don't want to work on that right now.
go get a rope our roommate to play in Sea of Thieves, or
True, our other friend might be available down to see up them thieves.
or go shoulder lurk our roommate as they install mods on Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I had to coach them through that today. I did not mean to get her sick. I didn't know I was sick until like a day before I got done being sick.
You had a sore throat for a week.
Not to
Straight.
ruin the magic or anything for anybody, but certain commentary things take a lot out of my throat, so I just assumed I'd done that a little too much.
If he carries me to bed, I'm just getting right back out of bed.
It's true, she's fucking stubborn.
I got up out of bed after he carried me to bed when I was drunk once because I wanted to hug my cousin and his wife goodbye before they left.
That's true.
And then I went and I put myself back in bed and tucked myself in right because he didn't tuck me in right.
Anyways, as Josh says, we have truly been down with the sickness.
I guess. I've been suffering and my nose is sore.
Zach,
I've
Legends
been using too many fucking tissues.
Arceus takes place in the same region as Diamond and Pearl. Just thousands of years ago
Sinnoh, but before it was known as Sinnoh.
when it was known as Hisui.
And Palkia and Dialga were both called Sinnoh by two separate clans, the Diamond and Pearl clan.
So anyways, to those watching wrestling, Bubba Ray is coming out on NXT now. That's pretty cool. Chat loves you in a Christian-friendly way, apparently.
Mhm.
JT says in chat, Alex, we love you in a Christian-friendly way.
What is that? What is that supposed to mean?
Welcome to any conversation with JT ever. Are there...
JT, I want you to explain in full. I want a 3-page essay, Chicago formatting with sources. Cite at least three to five sources for me. 3 pages, Chicago, and I want that essay turned in by Friday as to what a Christian-friendly way means.
Also, no, Zach, there are no gym badges in Legends Arceus. It's a different kind of game.
I have not actually seen nor read the Lord of the Rings. My brain, sick brain, no read well, as my master's degree readings have been sorely undone because I just don't have the attention for that right now. But yeah, no, my dad tried to get me to read The Hobbit in middle school. It just didn't catch my interest. It was at the right reading level for where I was in middle school. I just didn't have the attention span for it at the time because Tolkien is... He writes really well, but he writes really long, and my ADHD brain just could not handle that at the ripe age of 12 just yet. So... But yeah.
Thought I was the teacher, though. I don't know what that has to do with her not reading Lord of the Rings. I've never read it either.
I think that might have been in response to me asking for the 3-page essay.
Oh, true.
Citations in Chicago.
That's true.
Don't forget to put your name on that paper either.
Yeah, it's minus 10 points if you don't.
Actually, you just get a 0 if you don't put your name on your paper because I can't tell who it is if
That's
you don't
true.
put your name on it.
That's true.
So not putting your name on a paper is just as bad as not turning it in. Yeah, my parents really enjoyed Lord of the Rings, so if you're down for high fantasy and like serious high fantasy, definitely read it. Or watch the movies, whatever floats your boat there. So. Yeah.
Hello, Ray.
Is that who just
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the writing was what basically killed it for me in terms of like reading it. I could probably watch the movies just fine. It's just the reading of it was what killed me. Because I was at the age where I think the movies were just getting like coming down the barrel. And my parents were hoping to do this. I think my parents might have been hoping to do the same thing for those as they did with Harry Potter for me, where I read the book first and then went to go see and then we saw the movies. Made for a lot of really good movie nights as a kid. So. Are you gonna finish that sentence, JT?
So, anyways, for those that are watching wrestling on this wrestling watch along, Trick.
Yeah, this is an AMA for.
Fucking apparently. Anyways, for those that are watching wrestling on this wrestling watch along, Trick has just Trick Williams has just invited Bubba Ray to team up with him next week in the ECW arena. So that's pretty cool.
I'm just waiting for the second half of that question. So
Yeah, it may never come. I'm gonna be real with you. I love JT. It may never come.
I'm assuming that there may not be another half of that sentence. While Link has the tenacity and Thor's hammer would provide a beneficial power boost, I still think Wonder Woman would probably win in that fight.
It's about you, and it's about every other wrestler in that.
Yeah, I know, Josh. Sometimes it annoys me just a little bit. God love her. Someone seems to have a knack for coming into the watch-alongs at possibly the most interesting points in the wrestling show and getting it off the topic of wrestling.
It's not my fault your chat loves me.
Apparently, it's Wonder Woman with the powers of Twilight Sparkle.
That's a weird one. Brain.
Oh, Rob
Honestly,
Van
probably
Dam.
still Wonder Woman at that point. But yeah. I'm gonna pass your other people now.
Okay.
Later, chat. I'm gonna go other places on the internet.
You not broke me on stream, please.
You're the one who brought attention to it, so now chat knows. I did it off camera.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. No one saw shit.
I know you want to talk about it, but you lost. And you're not the one who wants it, so I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. And I'm going to take any opportunity that I can get. So, we'll see about that. I'll take care of her, and that's about it. Thank you.
Need one of... Fuck you! Fuck you! I can appreciate the self-deprecation you had with that one, Ray, of leaning into the fact that I call you my work wife. But come on now! Come on now! Get the fuck out of here with that! I am plenty entertaining on my own. I am plenty entertaining on my own, jackass. I'm only partially mad at that one. Fucking asshole. Like, it's a good thing this stream's not on NXT Universe, because I definitely, in that moment, would have gotten the little yellow dollar sign for just that barrage of F-bombs I dropped.
You customize my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. But the money I saved, I figure myself. Oh, right in temporal lobe. Beat it, punks. Only paying for what you need. Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Apparently, Zach, apparently. It's news to me if it is. Play the vending machine of love. I don't know what that is, JT.
Not just a way of life.
Oh man. Okay, Steam, you got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna buy the original Red Dead Redemption for $50. Everything you do know that I talk about outside of Wrestling Sonic and MLP. I almost typed vlog bit, but that's what I'm used to. But then I remember this is a live, so it's a live bit. Live sports. I don't control who has the title, Brandon. I I know some people might think that I do, but I'm not a WWE creative guy. And honestly, I'm kind of glad she doesn't have the title right now. I'm kind of glad Kalani dropped the title because there's more of a story to Fatal Influence winning it in the 3-on-1 situation than her just winning it 3-on-1. Because now there's the story of her having to fight to get it back. I like Kalani just fine as well. She could also now move up the card, challenge Roxanne. Who the right mind's paying $50 for Red Dead in 2024? Exactly. I guarantee you that's one of those games that, like GTA 5, goes on sale for almost 90% off every Steam sale. It's like when I bought all the Dead Rising games for next to nothing. Ooh.
Space fellas. Sure. Yeah, what's up?
Oh boy, Sean Spears and Brooks Jensen approaching the D'Angelos.
Family handles business, Tony. I'll take care of him on Wednesday.
Who? Wait a minute. No, it's not. No, I don't know who that's going to be. I'm excited for who that'll be revealed to be next week, though. Can I give you mod ship here? I'll get back to you on that. Guys, I'm going to finally do it. I'm going to finally revamp the tag team section of the website tonight. I can't guarantee you I'm getting it all done tonight. But damn it, I'll try. Was that Nunzio? Oh my god, that might have been Nunzio on the phone. Zach, you nailed it. Zach, dude, you nailed it. I'm good. I'm good on that one, JT. I'm good. I'll pass. See, doing the full factions and tag teams page, redoing it now, doesn't feel like as Herculean a task anymore because now Photoshop in the newest update, I can just Control C, Control V from a web browser and just paste PNGs of wrestlers onto the graphic without it having just a giant black background. What if Regal turns on King and becomes the mentor of No Quarter? I don't think he will. I think Regal's whole thing with NXT and his feud with his son is that he is continuously trying to push Charlie to his limit. The only downside with these graphics is going to be, um, the only downside with these is going to be that I am going to have to remake them quite frequently as people get added or taken out of or leave factions. Oh, Charlie has scored the first fall. I like mustache Charlie Dempsey. Put Neville in the no quarter category. I don't think he's in the right company for that one. I'm watching NXT right now. I should probably turn it on. NXT's been fun the last few months, man. I've genuinely enjoyed it. Like I started doing these watch alongs back in June when Joe Hendry showed up. Like I started doing these when Joe Hendry started showing up in NXT because that's my guy. But NXT's a solid show, man. Consistently week to week, I enjoy it. Oh, right. I was talking about delivery driving earlier, right? Um, First ever order I get from Uber Eats. I have to go to Popeyes. I got no issues with Popeyes. I like Popeyes. Good chicken. I'm a chicken guy. I like chicken. Bro is ordering 6 ghost pepper chicken sandwiches. This is like a 30 something dollar order at least, right? He is 15 minutes from the Popeyes. Right. So I'm doing a solid round trip. I'm doing a solid round trip for this. Bro tips me $1. Yesterday, and I cannot make this up. Same apartment, it's just his roommate this time, ordering from somewhere just as far away, also tips me $1. So like I need to look into seeing if there's a way to I need to look into seeing if there's a way to like set it where it never alerts me to certain addresses and just take that one off my list of places and just like I will not deliver to that household anymore because like if I'm technically having to pay in terms of gas to deliver to you, I don't want to do it. Buy their food next time. I would lose my delivery job if I did that, so I will not.
Because of people like you, Shriners Hospitals for Children has helped more than 1 million kids just like me, regardless of their family's ability to pay.
Shriners Hospitals for Children is only able to provide this world-class, life-changing medical care because of the generous gifts people just like you.
Yeah. And for both guys to $1 tip me back to back in the space of 48 hours is insanity. Stresses a femboy. What does that accomplish, JT? Tell me. Tell me what that accomplishes. Also, they have it set for me to leave the food on their doorstep, take a picture of it, send it to them, and leave. The only reason I even know what one of them looks like is because I was sitting in the car waiting for my next delivery to come through. This is what having JT in the chat is like on a daily basis, Josh. This is normal for me at this point. In fact, I got such fucking Stockholm syndrome from JT being here at this point that nowadays, when JT is not in the chat, I'm almost kind of sad that I don't have this unhinged shit coming through.
The news you watch should be clear about their agenda. Mid-Atlantic Express, our agenda is you.
At Mullen Injury Attorneys, we want to make it easy for you to reach us. Simply scan this code to your phone. Mullen Injury Attorneys, with 40 years of winning and billions covered. Even identical twins don't always want the same thing. It's why we designed our new modular pre-collection with just to go.
Yeah, it's almost annoying how much Stockholm syndrome I have towards JT's unhinged ass messages at this point. Because, like,
And a whole lot of silver. Of course, less the more style, and less the more hardworking. But local ears big. Come explore our new proven trust and only efforts to go.
Welcome to Check with Rallies.
Yeah, I'll have the new barbecue spicy chicken sandwich and a barbecue chicken bites.
Sure, and with fries and a drink, that'll be $5. Oh, real.
Trip to the Checkers Sprouts to get the new
so congratulations, JT. You've given me Stockholm syndrome. Curly fries, normal fries, waffle fries. Arby's curly fries. Probably. I think that there was a time period that I wasn't a recurring character in these streams. Oh, it was simpler times. Simpler times. I could breathe. I'm not a huge fries guy anyway. I like fries fine. If they come with my meal, I'm not going to say no, but like, I don't go out of my way to get fries. But I do like Arby's curly fries, but that's just because I love Arby's. I'm interested in seeing where this is going with Regal and Lexus King, though. I really am. Have you ever converted your... No. No, I can't say I have. I can't say I have. No, I don't get beef sandwiches from Arby's. The only thing I get from Arby's are the buffalo chicken sliders, and then the occasional side order of something like cheese, mozzarella sticks, jalapeno poppers, or something like that, or fries. Usually if I just have like a coupon that makes those $1 with any purchase. Yeah, the pause of like, all right, what am I Okay, I'm not finishing that one. Arby's apple turnovers are really good. Not a big apple turnover guy. Again, I apologize for how much I'm coughing. Something got my throat earlier. Lexus King on SmackDown's unhinged. Oh yeah, Lexus King is one of my favorite things in Ray's era of SmackDown. Regal's gonna give him the brass knucks, isn't he? Because like Regal keeps reaching into his coat pocket. Oh no, Dempsey retains. Never mind. I, I'm not gonna do that, JT. I'm not gonna do that. Man, since Ray took over, Tony's acted like more of a mob boss, like blowing stuff up over money. Oh yeah, well, I mean that's Ray's kind of thing. Um, like old school mob movies and stuff is just Ray's thing. Actually, yeah, I did try therapy. I did once try therapy. It went really well. It actually did go really well, and then my therapist financially fucked me over. How did she do that, Xander? I'm glad you asked. Um, she didn't put in the charge for any of my appointments for like 6 weeks, and then put them all in at once. So instead of it being, you know, $100 every 2 weeks. Thanks for stopping by, Josh. But yeah, instead of I am not even humoring that one, JT, because who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down is my response to that, JT. Anyways, anyway, yeah, no, like, yeah, no, she didn't put in any of my appointments until I had like four back to back. Like, and then she put in the charges for all of them. So instead of $150 once every few weeks, it was $600 all at once. I still like that violin segment you have with Woods. A long time ago, well, the idea was at first that
This iPad Pro sold for less than $34, and this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56. I got this
but yeah, no, it's like originally the idea was there was just always going to be that violin anytime Tony D was talking. And we were very much going to lean full into the mobster, like Godfather movies with it. And then Tony D ended up just not being in 2K23. No, he was in 23, but he was DLC, right? Is that what I'm thinking? He was DLC? Hold on. Yeah, he was DLC. And so by that point, um, like at that point, it had been so long since we'd used him by the time he came back that at that point I was already thinking about bringing back NXT and this, that, and all the other ones. So it was like I'd lost a little bit of interest in doing all the stereotypical mobster type stuff with him. Man, the time when Omos was in the family. Oh yeah, Tony D was paying him off to be an enforcer because paying him off to be the enforcer with the promise of dental benefits, which was something Miz couldn't offer at the time. Thoughts on Baja Blast? I'm not a soda person. I've talked about this on the stream before. I have not drank soda since 2016. Never really was a Mountain Dew person. My older brother loves Baja Blast, like to the point where it's kind of part of his personality. Like where his graduation gift from high school, or one of his graduation gifts from high school, from my mother, was that she filled his little he used to live with my mom when he lived with my mom full time while I lived with my dad full time. When he was older, like when he was finishing up high school, and pretty much until the point that he moved out later that summer when he was 18. Did he move out when he was 18? Yeah, yeah, he moved out when he was 18. Um, but yeah, anyway, one of my older brother's high school graduation gifts was that the little storage closet that was in his bedroom at my mom's house, because he had the actual closet for his clothes and there was like a little cubby. She filled that with 12 packs of Baja Blast. Like I think there were 15, 12 packs of Baja in there, and he was done with them within a month, which is concerning sometimes. But yeah, no, I'm not a Baja Blast guy myself because I'm not a soda guy, but my older brother seems to like it, so that's what I know about it. See, I'm not a coffee guy either. It's a moment in wrestling that made you play the world's smallest violin. Oh God. Jesus. Zarya's kicking her ass. World's smallest violin in wrestling. Um, huh. I'm sure there have been plenty, right? Excuse me. It's got to be something to do with Tony Khan, probably. Probably one of Tony's more pathetic moments. I love that Zarya just used the F5 as a finisher. I think that's fantastic. Also, maybe dropping frames here and there. Alex is downloading a big game on her computer, and so that's going to mess with the bandwidth just a little. And obviously, I'm not going to tell her not to download the game because we might be making some content with it. Yeah, if it's a keep it in your head moment, then
You stole our moment on Sunday. So now we return the favor.
Fallon looking pretty damn good with that title. I could have ended that Fallon looking pretty damn good.
With fatal influence. Congratulations on becoming the new Women's North American Champion.
I hope everybody's here. Oh, there's Kalani. I assume Julia and Stephanie. Yup. So now it's 4-on-5, but I assume... Oh, shit! Jordan Grace! I was kind of wondering. Also, Sean, Jordan Grace showing up to save and help Stephanie Vaquer and Julia against Fatal Influence. Now, I'm not saying I want royalties for this clearly and clearly amazing idea that I came up with you stole from me. I'm, just saying maybe there should be a check in the mail first of every month. I guess that's royalties. I guess that's what I'm asking for. Oh, it felt good to finally do the bit again. I haven't done the bit since I introduced the picture. That is the first time I've actually said the bit out loud. Yeah, I know there was lag. Respectfully. That's all I'm going to say there. Of course it was of course the bit of all things is what got interrupted by the lag. But what I said was, now I'm not saying I want royalties for this clearly incredibly amazing idea that I came up with and you stole from me. I'm just saying maybe there should be a check in the mail first of every month. That's royalties. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm asking for here, Sean.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. So at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $30 a line when you buy two. So switch to the carrier number one in network coverage and customer. Get two unlimited lines for $30 each. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today.
The most recent World's Smallest Violin was the moment Kevin got punched by realistic wrestling. Like, trying to think of a good one. So I think at this point we kind of know Jordan Grace's time with TNA is seemingly almost up.
can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including low vision, joint pain. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Your child's eczema specialist about cases. Thankfully, he has the experience to handle whatever comes his way, and is offering access to technical product specialists.
When's my time with TNA gonna be up? Fucking this past weekend when they chickened out of putting the belt on Hendry a fucking again. I had people be like, "Oh, they're saving it because it's gonna be an even big." Hold on, lagging. Probably last weekend when they didn't put the belt on Joe Hendry again, and I've got people going, "Oh, but it's gonna be an even bigger moment." Um, It'll be an even bigger moment when he wins it because he wasn't just fighting for it at their biggest fucking show of the year or anything, and they still didn't put the belt on him. Oh, that is an all-star 10-woman tag. That's gonna be fun. Look at the star power in that one, man. I like Nikita Lyons' kind of pirate attire tonight. I hope someone mods that into 2K. It's a good attire. Just saying, never mind the fact Joe Hendry literally won a match where he beat every champion in TNA at the same time. Where are we going with this, JT? It's like they clearly know what we want. Yeah. Yeah, I really like Nikita Lyons' pirate attire. I think it's very cool. They have yet to mention Jordan Grace being from TNA. Either TNA is too Carly Jones and hey, it worked for Cody. Yeah, but they don't have another full year with Joe Hendry, I'm pretty sure. That's the issue. Oh, I just realized Kalani's got Spider Gwen attire on. That's really neat. That's actually like really cool gear for Kalani as well. That's another one of those I'd be pretty happy if someone would mod in. Some of the honestly some of the coolest, almost casual cosplay gear I've ever seen. Might have to share that with Alex. Alex is a huge Spider Gwen fan. Oh yeah, where it's like, we'll be right back into these messages with more now, and he just starts breaking it. Yeah, I've had people respond to me with that gift before when I've talked about the Wait for a Universe episode. God dang, OBS. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, JT. OBS is being this way because Alex is downloading an over 100 GB game, so it's gonna do this for a little while. Probably the rest of the stream, honestly.
Here tonight, it is one-on-one, and it's Kalani Jordan trying to get back out. That she should be in the championship.
Oh, there's Adriana Rizzo. I'm not telling my sick wife to wait until the stream is over to download a game she's excited to play. Like, we'll deal with the occasional little lag spikes here and there. It ain't the end of the world. Hey, Pierre! Did you hear about the indie wrestling program WWE has now? Yeah, I heard about WWE. I heard about that earlier. We were actually talking about that in the Discord earlier today. We were all joking about how we got to get Hanzo, aka Adrian Nova. We got to get him on that. Which I will say, one of my favorite things about like the community we have in the LS11 Discord is like we all joke around and do all the LSW or not LSWF now, but LAW stuff and talk shit to one another there and stuff. And we rib one another and stuff, but we are a very supportive community to our own, and I'm very proud of that. Like everyone is just like always talking about how we want to see Hanzo, Adrian make it to WWE one day. We want to see him be big. But yeah, Javon versus RVD, yeah, give me that. Also happy to see D and WWE still on good terms after the AEW stuff last year, I believe it was, that got him heat with WWE for some reason, even though they gave him permission to do it. Who would want to fight Billy Butcher with Deadpool powers or a Punisher with Black Noir powers? Butcher. Butcher, for sure.
yoga really melts my skin.
Use this healing package. Surprise squad. Love is a powerful weapon. It's a light. You show love to people in your community every single day.
That's Punisher. Yes, but Noir is killable, is the thing. We know this. Deadpool isn't.
Dedicated to empowering kids to discover love of reading. Together with Atlanta News First, we've handed out over 65,000 books. That's why we are proud sponsors of Atlanta News First Books to Kids.
So what have you missed on NXT? Oh, solid bit, man. Looks like we're gonna get the Trick and Bubba against Ridge and Ethan match. The 10-woman tag is happening. Oh, Ridge is here.
Sick inside of you. You won the NXT title when you first came in. You got shot after shot. Opportunity after opportunity. Unfortunately, Trick Williams survived Halloween Havoc. But let me assure you, he won't be holding on to that championship too much longer. Because I'm the man that's going to knock Trick off his throne and take that NXT title. And Trick knows it. He does. That's why he has Bullet Ray to do his dirty work.
Hey, Ray. Oh, Bubba's back. Or if Trick Williams joins or kill out to do a diss track. That'd be fun.
That me and you a little talk. I didn't know that much about you. In the past 48 hours, I've learned a lot about you.
Here, I just saw what you put in the fucking disciplinary chat.
The conversation on Busted Open Radio. No matter where I turn, people are talking about Rich Out. Rugby player. People back there smart me up about you too. Shattered both of your legs. Came back after only 8 months. I gotta tell you, it's respectable. disrespected me. You disrespected Dave LaBrecca. You disrespected our radio show Busted Open. You disrespected every freaking wrestling fan you can see. You look like disrespect. And I got one question for you, Rich. Do you know who I am? One half of the more championships than you've had championship opportunities.
Hard shot there from Bubba.
Getting a shot. Debatable. As far as you're concerned, you deserve absolutely nothing.
It's the best OC canon charactership I've ever done. Ooh. Okay. You're gonna out me with this one a little bit, JT.
At the NXT Championship.
This one's gotta be the best one. One of my DC Universe OCs, my female one. It's her and Red Hood. And her superhero name is the Rose. And I say her and Red Hood because canonically, in the story that Alex and I wrote together that she is from, that the Rose is from, she and Red Hood have a kid. The Red Rose.
Because if you don't, Dave LaBrecca will have to look for a new co-host. Because you'll be in the hospital.
Jesus! How long is it going to take Trick to come out here? Not long. But yeah, and the Rose is one of my favorite characters I've ever created anyway. Got really into the whole multiverse stuff when Marvel first started doing it a couple years ago in the movies before it became shit. So, I'm very proud of this. Alex taught me this because Alex is a big space buff. But anyway, apparently there's a galactic thing or a space thing called the Rose of Galaxies. So that is Hey! Oh, oh, oh my god! Rhea and Jordan are on the same screen! Oh my god!
It's gonna be amazing.
Oh my goodness. Oh, had an out of body experience there for a moment. I'm okay now though. Oh my god. Whew. I wasn't ready for Rhea and Jordan to be on screen together. Which my non wrestling OCs would make the best wrestler, not Quizmaster. Oh man. Um, Great question, JT. Funny enough, several of mine have become wrestlers within the LS11 universe. Blackout Gabriella Bennett, the Sorceress Jade Davidson, Nightingale, and someone else. But Quiz Queen as well, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit of muscle mommy overload. Zarya might be entering that list too. Zarya might become my new hyperfixation for a little bit. Seeing her next to Rhea Ripley. Oh boy. But if I had to go with someone that I haven't introduced in a wrestling capacity at all, um, I am thinking on that.
There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. OnDeck, the online lender that makes it easy to choose your loan and if approved, get funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck. Inside the NFL of the CW. Game by the game. That's called the Whirly Bird. I like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, but I've also just been so busy lately that I've not done anything involving any of my OC characters. Like I flip on Jada Parker a lot lately, man. Sometimes I see it, other times I'm just like she's just a good wrestler, but like I don't see this whole megastar potential everyone else does, but I think there is there's something there. It just We're gonna get anything involving RVD? All right, main event time. Female MVP. I haven't seen much of MVP's old stuff, so I can't agree with you on that one. I'm not saying you're wrong by any means. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and go, "Oh, you're wrong. I don't see what you mean." Only reason I don't see it is because I haven't seen any of like old MVP.
No, it's Wednesday, you idiot. Wait, who's coming, Mike?
Oh no, something's happening in the parking lot. Oh no, Rhea! Holy shit! Holy shit! WWE said, yeah, we're going to start using blood when it makes sense. And my God, they did not hold back. Should have known Rhea wasn't safe when she was in the NXT arena. Don't say it. Don't say it. Not going to say it. Not going to say it. Not going to make the joke. The joke's right there. Joke's right there. Not going to make it. Joke's right there. Not going to make it. It ain't PG, I'll tell you that.
So at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 ml. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $30 online when you buy two. $50. So switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction. And get two unlimited lines for just $30 each. With easy monthly billing. Call 1-888-FREE.
JT, I don't know if you're ready for this one. Someone have the I don't know if that's PG clip ready. Someone have the call, would you look at that, Kevin? It's the police clip. Let me get the would you look at that, Kevin? It's the police clip ready first, all right? Let me just have that ready to go. I agree, Pierre. Let's just go ahead and have this ready. Um, anyway, Rhea looked like she was having trouble breathing with all that blood coming out of her mouth. Someone let me know if she needs mouth to mouth.
Would you look at that, Kevin? It's the police.
God dang it! OBS! Breathing with all that blood coming out of her mouth. Someone let me know if she needs mouth to mouth. God dang it! OBS! On my end, OBS lagged through the whole thing. It looks like on the playback it was fine. My face has gotten really red just from making that one joke. Yeah, JT. What can I do for you, bud? What's up? Feel terrible now. Yeah? Why you feel terrible, JT? Because you peer pressured me into making that joke?
Personal injury attorneys. This happened moments ago.
Ruin my innocence. Oh, buddy, my innocence has been gone way longer than you've been around. JT, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if you're older than me or not. I feel like, in my head, you and I are like the same age, right? Like, in my head, we're like the same age. But I can never get quite the reading on if we are. And you don't have to answer that, obviously.
The NXT Tag Team Champions, Nathan Bruce.
Are we going to see Cedric and Javon win tonight? I feel like it's very possible. I think you're a year younger. Yeah, what's up, Jack? Sorry, Zach. I meant to say Zach, not Jack. What's up? I think you're a year younger. Well, for what it's worth, JT, I am 24, born July 2000. Like everyone kind of knows my date of birth at this point. I streamed on my birthday this year. Okay, so yeah, I am a year older than you. Gotcha. So yeah, then it makes sense. That's why I picture you and Pierre both as being like the same age as me, because you're both pretty close in age to me. I was thinking that mouth-to-mouth joke when Nick's got attacked at Halloween Havoc on Saturday. Good to know you're not. Good to know you're a little corrupted too, Zach. And that's not a knock on you. That is just a. I think it's funny that apparently none of us are as innocent as we all claim to be. ZRC NXT was fun. Jimmy and Bobby should be fun. Thoughts on twerking? I don't find it terribly. I don't find it terribly appealing. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, Forsaken Rules coming up at Heatwave in a couple of weeks. Wild that we are closing in on SummerSlam, man. We are closing in on the halfway point of the season. I want to at least get the WWE factions done in the next, 15 minutes, but seeing as I'm still on the H's now, I'm putting the team graphics together as I see the first member of the team, right? Because that just makes sense to me. Yeah, Forsaken, it's Bloodline rules, more or less. Oh yeah, Pierre has seen a little preview of Raw's side of SummerSlam because he's part of the creative team. Forgot about that for a moment.
There are a lot of people talking about him, a lot of naysayers. Lee has charged back again from the sideline. Frazier right now looking to fly off the top. They will land on reach out to the back. Who is had a wrong part of. Look at that. Reach this hand up. Frazier out to make the table.
Oh no, the Fraxium implosion is coming, isn't it?
Stand and modern. Show off clear skin and less itch with Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists that helps heal your skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur and can be severe. Causing eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop Avometh without talking to your doctor. Ask your specialist about Dupixent.
You win all your drinks.
Oh, only pay for what you need.
Do you think Lee costs sevens? Wesley. Wesley, that's who it is. I had to sit there and think for a minute. I was like, wait, Lee. Lee. Because there's a lot of Lees in wrestling nowadays. I was like, why would Dragon Lee? But no, Wesley. Ah, maybe.
Maybe it'll go away. Oh, how am I gonna find a doctor I'll actually like? QR code? Dr. Stafford makes you feel at ease. Thanks, Raj.
You've got more options than you know.
Knows that for the big games days away, the unexpected can
Yeah, I could also see Javon and Cedric winning. Have Nathan beat Tony if that's the case. Agreed. Agreed.
This plastic trim faded and milky. Don't worry. Cerakote ceramic trim coat restores oxidized trim effortlessly. Just wipe it off. It's guaranteed for 200 washes. Even dust won't stick to it. Keep your car looking professional. Selling your oxidized faded trim car. Detailed cars sell for way more than faded cars. The thousands of 5-star reviews for yourself. Buy any of Cerakote's #1 selling ceramic products for under $20 at these leading retailers today.
All right. Cardano might die at Heatwave. Perhaps so. I'm excited for you guys to see what's going to happen there. At this point, the full Heatwave card is revealed, I think. No, the women's tag title match has to get the NXT women's tag title still have to have challengers crowned next week between Tatum and Lyra against Gray and Bright. Oh no! Nathan DDT'd Axiom. Can I get some frames, please, OBS? Thank you. Oh, I just have no frames. Am I back? Come on now. There are 5 minutes left in the damn stream. I'm rather excited. I'm rather excited for next week. Javon and 2K25 is gonna be fun. I have a sneaking suspicion they're gonna make Javon DLC. It's gonna be very similar to how the NXT DLC is most years for the game, where it's like, oh, cool that we got him in the game. They probably should have just been in it from day one, though. Like when like with last year's DLC. Who would I make DLC? Oh wait, OBS. All right, who would I make DLC in 2K25? Great question. Well, I'll tell you when I get done lagging here. When I can get more than some stop motion frames over here going on for myself. We gonna We get our shit together, OBS. Literally not even 5 minutes left in the show. Anyway, who would I make DLC? Probably Julia and Stephanie Vicker, Jordan Grace, because I feel like they could get away with that one. And then, oh yeah, there's Wesley with the chair. Wesley out here dressed like Where's fucking Waldo? Oh my god, is Cedric gonna win the belts on his own? No, I think Fraxium's gonna retain. Yep, Fraxium retains. Alright, question is now, who's gonna ambush them? Is anyone gonna ambush them? Guess RVD's reffing Javon versus Wesley next week, and off to the news. Alright, cool. That's it for me. I gotta go. I'm gonna let Alex's game finish downloading, so I'm gonna wrap up stream. I'm gonna make this one last render, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Will be the next time I'm live. And on Saturday, I will be I'll be doing a watch along to what do you call it?